All of you continue to ask, so we're back with 10 more Nintendo Switch accessories. Welcome to A Game From A Box. This is Sergio IM, and I'm trying to fight off a cold. Since it's so highly requested, we're back with part 3, yes, it somehow became a series, of our ongoing Nintendo Switch accessories list. We've got some really interesting products here, so you know the drill. Love them, hate them, let us know what you think, and make sure to stick around for another giveaway. Let's do this. Starting off the list, we have thumb grips. These offer a simple way to enhance the performance of the analog sticks. Now, you may already have a few because some Switch accessories include a set of these, but you can also buy them individually in different shapes, sizes, and textures. Here, as you can see, we went with Skull & Company's thumb grip set. They're made of a soft TPE rubber that really feels like it enhances your grip. So to install them, you turn them inside out, lay them on top of the stick, and slowly peel them into place. These are available in 3 colors, and they come with 3 pairs, each with a different design. You have Skin Grip, which offers protection as well as a different texture at a similar height as the original analog stick. Then our favorite, CQC Elite, with a chubby concave design which helps your accuracy. It's very easy to control with a smooth texture in the middle and a gritty texture on the exterior. Finally, we have the FPS Masters. These are very tall and you'll either love them or hate them. The idea is that they increase the analog stick's range of motion so you can play at a higher sensitivity with more control. Now, it does take some time to get used to, but of course your experience may vary. And also, be careful because your Switch won't fit in a small case with these attached. So for a few bucks, you can easily change the feel of the analog sticks, which can help with comfort, performance, and protection. We previously featured the Hori24 game card case, but many of you requested the premium ones by PowerA, so let's take a look. Here I have the question block and creeper versions, but there's also other Mario and Zelda designs. They're very well built with rugged materials, but the size may be too big to fit in smaller carrying cases. To access your games, you simply lift the latch here and you'll find 12 form-fitting rubber slots. These are much better than the Hori hard plastic inserts, which can be a bit rough on the cartridges. The rubber ones are soft and flexible for easy insert, and the notch at the top makes it simple to take them out. Now, my only problem is the capacity. I wish they had a version that held more games because this is definitely the most protective case out there. And that's also exactly why I went with the Hori24 game card case. But if you want something more like PowerA's cases, there's the Bionik game card case, which is very similar, but can store up to 16 games and 16 micro SD cards. Don't know why you'd have so many, but sure. The design is generic, but it's also waterproof. Next up, for those of you who frequently use the Joy-Cons individually for multiplayer, you may have already seen these around, and that's the Humble Joy-Con grip. As the name implies, these give you a better grip on those tiny controllers. Not only that, but they also enhance the difficult-to-use shoulder L and R buttons with larger and wider ones. These here are by Amazon Basics. They come in a 2-pack and include 2 thumb grips. They're available in 4 colors and are made of durable ABS plastic with a coating that feels very good in hand. Honestly, it's just, so good. So if you find yourself using the Joy-Cons individually for multiplayer, as I said, they're definitely worth having around. Now, if you want an alternative, I'd suggest GameSir's F1 racing wheel. Yes, it's a racing wheel, but it also works really well as a grip for those of you with bigger hands. It has huge, easy-to-reach shoulder buttons, a window to check your player LED, and you also have access to the Z button. We made an entire video for it, so if you want to know more, click the info card above or the link in the description below. For those of you looking for the thinnest hard case on the market, one that's become very popular is the Ultra Slim Carrying Case by Tomtoc. It's small, lightweight, with a minimal design and premium feel. The exterior is made of an EVA hardshell plastic that's form-fitted not only for the triggers on the back, but also the face buttons and the analog sticks. That's how they reduce the size by almost half of other small cases out there. It's available in 2 colors, black and this one here, gray, with a spill-resistant canvas material. On the sides, we have strapped up, durable YKK zippers that open smoothly, and inside we have a soft microfiber lining with a flap to protect the screen that can also hold up to 8 games. Now, in order to keep that thin size, we do lose out on a few things, such as a mesh compartment for cables or accessories, but they were kind enough to include a separate soft carrying pouch for those things. And because it's such a precise fit, you won't be able to insert the Switch with larger thumb grips or with an attached case unless it's very thin like a shell. So keep that in mind, but for those of you looking for a minimal carrying case, this just might be the one you're looking for. In previous videos, we checked out the water-filled pouch, which is a simple and stylish alternative to those generic hard carrying cases, and it's still our current favorite. It's less protective, but it's flexible enough to carry the Switch with a larger case attached like the Moomba Heavy Duty. Sadly, it's not compatible with something like the Skull & Company GripCase with those large handles. Now recently we found a similar bag, but with more space and at a lower price tag. This is the Switch Travel Bag by GameSir. It's made of a soft padded nylon that's water resistant with an adjustable shoulder strap, and unlike a similar sized hard shell case, this bag has more room to fit your Switch with protective cases and grips of all sizes, including the Moomba Heavy Duty or the Skull & Company GripCase, and you can even fit the Switch within the Tomtoc case in here if for some reason you want to. Aside from that, you also have a zippered slot in the front for cables, an additional compartment that's large enough to store accessories, a portable battery, extra Joy-Cons, as well as 8 game slots. So if you want something a bit different with more flexibility, check it out. If you're someone who always takes your Switch on the go along with a portable battery, then you may want to check out this charge and play case, the SwitchEasy PowerPack. It's available in 3 colors and it's made of a microweave nylon. On the back, we have the power strap to hold an external battery with these 2 bands, and the larger strap for a Joy-Con grip with or without Joy-Cons attached. Back to the front, instead of a zipper or latch, it uses loud Velcro, and it's lined with a soft microfiber material that almost feels like felt. In here, we have 7 game slots with a cutout so you can actually see what the game is inside, and then you have a mesh divider. The Switch goes in the back, and in the front, we have cable routing for the included USB to USB L-shape cable. Now, the charging feature allows you to place a battery in those back straps, then run the included cable via this cutout into the case to charge the Switch on the go. The other option is to route the cable and pop the USB-C port out towards the front, and then you can charge and use the Switch in tabletop mode. So if you always carry a battery around and you want a versatile carrying solution, check out the PowerPack, and we'll talk more about this product in another video soon. Now, the product you all requested the most was the one backed by over 2,000 people on Kickstarter, and that's the Skull & Company GripCase. It's available in a few color variations, and it has 2 big selling features. First and foremost, the grips. You get 2 pairs, but you can buy additional colors. They attach via these hooks that easily snap in, and you can then press them from the inside to remove. The snap grip is a normal rounded out grip for average hands, and the trigger grip is larger with a curve at the top for larger hands, such as mine. The second big feature is, or was, that you can dock your Switch with the grip case attached, but recently Skull & Company has removed that information from their product page completely, most likely because not all official docks are compatible. Some are slightly bent inward, which creates a tighter fit. The one we have fits just fine, but that won't be the case for everyone, so keep that in mind. As for other details, the case is made of a flexible TPU, which makes it easy to install and remove. The grips are made of a hard polycarbonate with a subtle texture that I wish was a bit more pronounced. Looking around, you'll see that we have access to all our I/O and vents except for the kickstand. Now, at the top, you'll notice the case covers both sets of shoulder buttons, which they say provides a better gaming experience, but in use, we found that they take more pressure to actuate, so not everyone will like these. And being that the grips add to the size of the Switch, it most likely won't fit into a normal carrying case, which is why they also sell the grip case in a kit with their large max carry case, but I'll talk about that and more in the review, which is coming soon. Now, if you want an alternative, there's the oddly similar Mio case, which we checked out in a previous video. Click the info card above or check the link in the description for more on that. To sum it up, it's about the same form factor at half the price, but the grips tend to pop off every once in a while, which is very, very annoying. On average, we get about 3 to 4 hours of battery life out of the Switch, which is why a battery charger is a great solution to extend it. That's why I suggest an external power bank that you can use for more than just the Switch. There's a lot of brands out there at different capacities, Anker being one of our favorites, but we found one that's perfect for the Switch and your other tech. This is the GuliKit. Gully? It's a 10,000 milliamp battery about the size of a smartphone, and it looks just about the same as others out there. You have a power button, power indication LEDs, USB-C in to charge the battery, USB-C out to charge your devices, but there's more. In the box, you get this thin adapter that snaps onto the back of the Switch, and that corresponds with the rail behind the battery. So you slide it in, and it safely locks into place. Now to charge, you don't need to carry an extra cable because it includes a detachable one at the bottom. You push out from the corner and you connect it to your Switch and you're good to go. Now the only issue, if any, is that you can't clip it on if you have something like a Moomba case on your Switch, but you can still use the battery detached. So 10,000 milliamps should roughly give you an additional 10 hours of gameplay, and the best part is that it comes in this portable size that fits in larger carrying cases. Previously, we checked out the PowerA charging dock for the Joy-Cons, but recently I stumbled upon a different take on the same concept. This is the Bionik PowerPlate Duo. It comes with two 4500 milliamp PowerPlate batteries with built-in display to check your power level and confirm what's connected. To charge them, you can use the USB-C port at the top or simply place them in the dock. While they're in there, you can also connect and charge your Joy-Cons. So the reason I love this system is because you can also use and charge the Joy-Cons while attached to the power plates, which serve as a grip. It almost feels like a mini Switch. Now, if that's not enough, Bionik also includes 2 carrying bags for each battery and 2 USB-C mini adapters. The idea here is that you can take these batteries along with your Switch kit if you ever need more juice. In theory, that's awesome, but in use, it's a bit problematic because you have to hold it against the Switch unless you use a longer cable. Not really a big deal, but honestly, it's better than nothing. Now, if you don't need all that, Bionik offers another version with just a single battery for 2 Joy-Cons, and they also have their own very nice looking Joy-Con charging station. This next one's a bit odd because all of you already have it, and that's the official Nintendo Switch dock set. As of this date, we've tested out 4 different third-party docks, and none of them have harmed our Switch. It's still going strong, but that's not the case for everyone, because many people have reported cases of bricking. Now, being that we still can't back up our saves along with an expired warranty, that risk is just not worth taking. One of the main reasons we went with third-party docks in the first place was because of their price, but now you can find the official dock at about $60. Still pricey, but it's safe. So until Nintendo releases a smaller, more affordable version, if ever, this one is the best option out there. Alright, now for the giveaway. This time, I'm just gonna let you guys choose any one product on this list. Now to enter, first subscribe. It helps us grow so we can continue to do this. And then let us know which accessory here is your favorite and why you feel you need it. Later, on the 21st of May, we'll choose a winner and announce it on Twitter. You don't have to have an account, just keep an eye on it. So good luck, and I just want to thank every one of you, because this channel is nothing without your support. Next up, we're taking a closer look at the Skull & Company GripCase, as well as Labo, as soon as I can finish that stupid piano. I'm Sergio AM, and as always, I'll see you for the next box.
Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and want to help us out, you can do so by clicking that thumbs up button. And while you're at it, why not subscribe for more content? It's free. We also love to hear you out, so please leave a comment down below or talk with us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm Sergio IM, and I'll see you for the next box.